What's up?
Whoa!
Thank you for the bits, RoboMom. I hope everything's going well. Always good to see you. And say hello to Kuro for me. Hope you guys are doing well. And thank you for the lurk, Luna, and thank you for the lurk, Blood Trip, as he is currently sitting here next to me. Now, guys, I know that there's no webcam, but he is next to me, I swear. But yeah, it's been a bit since we've done this, because last week,
Jimmy was
here, so we did some Indiana Jones. The week before that, I think we weren't able to stream, right? For something, because I think the week before that, I was busy on the Saturday.
I know we did two Sundays in a row.
Right, and I was busy the Saturday, and you were busy the Sunday.
Yeah.
So, it's been a bit.
Yeah.
It's been a bit. But we're here now. We're here, and we're going to finish up this game. Possibly.
I think we should.
Okay. Because I know... Damn it, I was like a second late. Would you like to kick us off?
Sure.
I can't remember where we were. I think the last thing we did was we went back through the planet Koros.
Yeah.
To Bolt Farm a little bit. I'm pretty sure we pretty much had everything. I think there was one gun that we didn't have. I think it was the Hollow Shield gun. Yeah. I don't know if we didn't pick it up yet or whatever the case was.
I still have it.
That's funny. But we were close. We had a lot of bolts. We were either relatively close to... Let's see, I can't remember.
Why do we go all the way down the stairs? There's shit over here. What I don't like about challenge mode is it completely wipes out your quick select wheel. Like, you still have all of your weapons.
You just have to redo it.
But you gotta reapply every fucking one.
That's so annoying.
And obviously, because you're restarting the story, you also lose some of your gadgets.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That sounds about right. I think we were trying to get to level 5.
Fuck you!
I think we were trying to get to level 5, but none of the enemies later on in the level were dying to it, and we were limited with the ammo. That's funny.
There. That one's there.
So I think we had done this planet.
Yeah.
Did we just get 2 different weapons level 5?
Yep.
Goddamn. Is all we have to do the very last section? And oh, so we are that close, potentially.
There's a little bit of a fortress. What's the word? Infiltration. And then we airdrop in to fight Nefarious.
Hell yeah. So what's the game plan? We're gonna try and get the armor, or do we want to? Like, what do you think is best? Because you were telling me that like you felt like the armor wasn't helping that much.
Yeah, I was still like getting fucking rocked. We can try it once or twice without the armor.
Okay.
Because, like, it had been a hot minute since I tried doing the final battle.
Okay.
Battle.
Alright. I feel...
Who's shooting? Did we get bolts for this one?
The titanium bolt?
Yeah.
Is there a way to check from here, or do you have to check from the ship? God damn. Items would have made the most sense. Actually, special one. That's, of course.
Yeah.
You know what? I mean, we're pretty close to the front here. You could just run back to the ship.
Yeah. Level 4.
Which weapon is this that you're using?
The bouncer.
Okay.
Not you.
That let you go? What the hell is that?
Because I was looking at the mathematic the other day. I'm like, this section over here is accessible. I'm like, how? So I tried jumping over, and then I just got like locked onto the ledge.
Yeah.
Kept trying to jump up. I'm like, fine, I guess I'll just go back around. But then it let me go up.
That's so weird. That's a weird barrier.
Yeah. Either way,
It works.
more bolts.
True.
Yeah, that happened to me like twice.
Well, that's a quick way back.
Yeah. One of two.
0 of 2.
Ah.
And it'll load. Love that.
I know where they are.
Alright. Should we just like run back through this, get some levels, and try to get those bolts?
I think the only gadget that stayed for the move over to challenge mode was the PDA.
Okay.
Because that was one we physically had to buy.
Fair. So, do you remember what game we talked about doing next once we finish this one?
Maybe we're floating the idea of going to Jack 3.
Okay. Because with the potential of us finishing this relatively quickly, we might start the next game whatever we want to. So we could potentially do Jack 3. I know the next Ratchet Clank game is Deadlock. I know that's on here. We could potentially start as well. So what we could do, because I don't think either of those are games that I could download. I imagine Jack 3 is a PS2 game. But I don't remember what we did for the Jack games. I don't know if you'll remember. Did we have to stream them? Or were they games I was able to download? Okay. So whatever the case is, more than likely we'll just be jumping into the game and not being able to download. So whatever the case is, we should be able to start whatever up relatively quickly. Did you hit 100 today? Like, were we at 90 something, or did we hit the max nanotempo last time?
We hit the max. I think last.
Okay.
And then you get even more challenges.
That makes sense. What do you know if it goes up to 200 or?
I would think so. But like, I got 5 nanotech upgrades. And the little bit that I played the challenge for.
Makes sense. I feel like it always goes faster than the level 4. That might be the only other. It's that bouncer that's not level 5. Is that it?
There might be a couple that we didn't put on the wheel.
Trophy. The trophy. The claw.
Trophies can be found in hidden locations or earned for impressive accomplishments.
Is this an area that was not... Wait, look at the map really quick. Okay. Because I was gonna say, when you hopped up to that section, I was like, oh, the bolt's gotta be in there. And then it was a trophy, and I was like, oh, well, maybe somewhere else. Turns out right next to it. So, I figured you haven't played video games, but I know Jim is a big fan of Monster Hunter games. So, one of the things that my friend Randy was telling me about Monster Hunter Wilds, and I think this was like a general complaint, though I don't know how Jimmy's felt about it yet, because I know that, oh, they were almost right next to each other, they were very close together. was that Monster Hunter Wilds was too easy. Like, people weren't dying. Now, the obvious thing to say back to them is like, oh, well, it might not be easier. You might just be better at Monster Hunter now. Because World was a lot of people's first.
Yep.
There we go. Did that get to 5?
Hooray!
Holy shit, that was half the fucking level for the gun.
Do you have any other guns?
The disc gun, it looks like. Oh, that's only level 1. Jesus Christ. Yeah, so is it just that and the bouncer? Can you scroll down to other guns, or...
Oh, this is it.
So we're... How many guns are we missing? 5?
Well, there's the Rhino, there's the Plasma Coil.
Do we not have the plasma coil?
No, because it was like 750,000 bolts.
Oh, I didn't remember that. Okay.
Yeah, that was the one that we didn't get for free from Slim Cognito.
Okay, yep. As soon as you said that, I was like, yep, Slim Cognito's gonna well, anyway, so Randy was telling me that he was upset because it felt too easy. He texted me last night while we were at the concert. Where were his texts?
That one robot almost leveled it up.
That's insane. Works for me. He said apparently Wild isn't too easy. A lot of the normal people are finally caught up in the endgame fights, and I fail every single quest now from that dying constantly. And I was telling him, I'm like, well, if I were them, making a lot of the early game stuff isn't like super easy, isn't terrible because it makes it accessible. But I was like, there's got to be a way to even it out. And he was like, yeah, I hope the endgame stuff is difficult. I'm sure he's...
Oh my god, I regret what I said.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm sure he's regretting those words now. Spot up.
And the Quackinator. We're also missing the Quackinator.
Okay, so out of the 5, the Quackinator, the Hollow Shield, the
Plasma Coil, the Rhino.
the Rhino. Interesting.
I wonder if there's another gun that's available, but
Through challenge mode, maybe?
or because we didn't have the first game save data,
Okay, so maybe something else through Slim Cognito.
or through the one on the ship.
Oh, the one on the ship is from the first one. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Could be. I was gonna say, if we kill these 3, we're gonna be very close to V3 of the gun. I was gonna say, they might not be able to hit you there. Yeah, I think if you just zoom in, I don't know how much they'll be able to hit. Don't matter. Don't fucking matter.
Wow. Nice. Wait, can you still get? Ah.
It works. And that'll get him. Victory! I assume it's something like those hard. Or is that what he's trying to do now? Yeah. There's a good chance that just by the end of this stuff. Hey man, more XP for us.
Yep. Breaking all the busticles at the beginning.
Because I feel like we didn't really get that much. I feel like we started with 70,000 good, we only got to 20,000. Oh, yeah. I thought we got like through the entire I thought through the whole thing we got like over 100,000. But I might be missing. Well, I guess between going through Koros this time and then getting to Nefarious, we might be pretty damn close to getting that armor anyway. Kill that this thing. That might just get me.
It might.
That way. Again. That brings back to the beginning.
Brings us the warpath does, yeah.
well, between the... I really thought that this one gave us more bolts, but I may have missed it. Or maybe I didn't catch how much we actually started with.
Definitely in challenge mode, this place would make use of the series.
Yeah. I thought we started it. Like, I thought we went through Koros and got, like... How much did we get from... the last challenge in the Coliseum?
Annihilation Nation?
Yeah.
200k.
Okay, so I may be misremembering how much we actually got. So we probably still got, like, 50.
I wonder if the payouts go increase in challenge mode.
They probably increase in challenge mode, and then I assume as long as you don't get hit,
The multiplier?
the multiplier will be time. Hello, Pluto! Thank you for the hydrate. I'm sorry if I didn't catch that again for a bit. I had other tabs open looking at something. But hello, Pluto. Bonjour, Luna. How's the live going? I have that up, obviously since I'm streaming, but I have it up as well. Hopefully everything's going well for you guys.
Because even like the military missions, the payout increase.
That makes sense. Yeah, I would assume the Coliseum does.
Okay, it's the fantastic payout then.
Hell yeah, Luna. Like I said, got that up on the other thing. I don't know. Now, granted, I don't use YouTube very often, and I certainly don't do YouTube lives. Does me having it open help at all? Is there? I assume there's. It works similar to Twitch. There is like a viewer account or something for having it up helps. So hopefully that does something for you. Important that is your but it's going well. We're back to this game, being that Jimmy is no longer here right now. So we're pretty damn close to finishing this game. So Blood Trip is actually going through his copy on his PS2, and he has faith that we should be pretty safe in the open. So if that's the case, we'll be starting another game. Not sure which one yet, whether it's going to be Jack 3. We're doing Destroy All Humans, so we could start Destroy All Humans 2. We might do Ratchet Deadlock, whichever one we're in the mood for. We'll kind of hopefully start up within the next hour or two. All the enemies dead, and we'll just kind of... Yep. Well, you're grabbing some bolts. Give me just 2 seconds. I'm gonna see what I have. I'm gonna move. So I'm looking down. Okay.
What's up, everybody?
Bet you missed your old shield charger, huh? Lucky for you, I just picked one up. Come see me if you're interested.
And there's the fifth one. That makes sense. Alright. Yep.
Damn, this looks cool.
And Slim Cognito just called us saying he's got our old shield charger back. So there's that fifth one.
There we go. Maybe we should check that out. See if that's one that we can pay for again. Assuming that we had to pay for the plasma coil, probably. But in case it's not, that'd be pretty cool. But how are you doing, Pluto? How's your break continuing?
There we go.
Wow, going.
New Sepultura song?
No, I don't think we'll ever be hearing one of those again, unfortunately.
It's so fun.
There you go. I wonder when we'll be hearing more of that now that he's back with Igor and doing all the. I mean, it's not even Cavalera Conspiracy; it's just Cavalera now. Like, I don't know. I wonder if he. I don't know. Will we be hearing Cavalera Conspiracy stuff again, or is it just going to be under Cavalera? Because now with Mark Rizzo not having left Max altogether, I wonder. Okay. Oh, it's only 250,000, not 750. That's a lot easier to deal with.
Because we had the previous save file, we get a discount.
Okay. So what's the other one? The shield charger? It's a defensive. Isn't that the hollow shield thing? Or
That was the shield glove, which can only take X amount of hits.
Oh, so this is still different. Okay.
Same but different.
Alright. Same concept. Cool. Alright, I just figured we'd see if it was free. I mean, I assume as of right now, we're still, out of the rest of the guns, the armor is still definitely the best bet for us. Alright. And we got all of the super crystals, right?
Yes.
Okay. That's good. Been smashing some Guild Wars 2 still. Hell yeah. Yeah, I got into Avowed now. There's so many games that have been coming out, and I know I've been talking about them. But me and Nick have been playing almost all of them together, and I think it's fucking crazy. We haven't been playing Avowed together, but we're both playing Avowed. We've been doing Pirate Yakuza on stream. We've been doing Monster Hunter Wilds a little bit off stream. We'll definitely be streaming that game once just that was 1,000.
That wasn't even all.
Blood Trick, do me a favor. Do me a quick favor. Fly to a different. No, never mind. We don't need to do that. But if we come back here after a loading screen and we get 1,500 bolts, it may be more boring. But that might be more worth our time. That might, at the end of the day, be quicker for bolts than Koros. Not on challenge. Without the multiplier, that might be good.
Yeah. That just did 44 damage.
Jesus Christ. That's ridiculous. Are there more of those in there? Is that the
Yep.
I forget what I was gonna say.
And that took 3 Annihilator ammo.
Jesus Christ.
Right,
But good to see you, Pluto. I know Luna's lurking. Like I said, they're probably live with the dev team right now for the Friday Night Funkin' thing that they've been doing. Like that, if we fail enough, we might just be able to get the armor anyway. I was going through some of the list of games that me and Nick are doing. Yeah, because we're, like I said, we're both doing Avowed separately, but we're playing Avowed. Streaming Power Yacht. We're doing Monster in the Wild, and we'll be streaming that more than likely on some of the late game Monster ones. We'll be doing that. And then the March games, we're playing Split Fiction. I might stream Split Fiction. Wait, that might be a game to be an Ambi try together. I don't know. That might be a bit difficult for Ambi. Because it's difficult. It Takes Two was fun, and that was very useful.
You're going to need the terrorize up ahead. Security is airtight,
That's
so
funny.
it
I
won't
forgot
be
about
easy.
this. You smell like a dead. Can I try this? Hell yeah. Because this looked really fun the last time you were doing it. I'll let you take it back. Well, anytime we talk to the immediate...
You wanna go
oh,
again?
shit. I didn't realize there was another... I wanted to stream some more. I just read that. I read the message before I was doing this. You were going to do some more Elden Ring.
Look at his lips are moving.
Damn. But notice we were live. Well, thank you, Pluto. We'll be live for a couple of hours, but we can always do some Elden Ring later. This guy's kind of a dick. It doesn't seem like we're getting anywhere either with him.
Don't go too far yet.
Okay.
I want to say the bolts, the titanium bolts. Here.
Like behind this wall.
Yep, right there.
But yeah, then we got Split Fiction that just came out. We're both going to be playing Assassin's Creed Shadows when it comes out on the 20th. That worked. Still let us through.
I mean, it was activated anyway.
Fair. Yeah, those boxes got us 8,000 bullets.
Yep.
Did you stream it all yesterday, Pluto?
Want to do it again?
Hell yeah. Hey, your friend. Let's talk. That's my Mario voice. Let's talk.
Why you don't like my brother, Luigi?
Excuse me, sir. No, it doesn't like color of his board field. He says it clashes with his trousers and he wants to deactivate it immediately.
Alright, That's not squishy.
Ooh, nerd.
Did he just call us a slur?
No, I didn't call this a lot of times. slam bags is a smart?
I mean, it's squishy.
Oh.
Because they're...
Good point. Good point, though.
Stupid! Oh.
You're gone.
Remember when games were fun?
Yeah. That's hilarious. Oh. Jesus. You know, if you beat the game without dying, you actually get to watch the video. Oh! I forgot that wasn't the one button. There you go. I was clicking the start button on the controller and I forgot that it was the button. There it is. Noise.
Bouncer. Fuck it.
Jackpot crate multiplies all goals and experience gained for a limited time.
Here's a question for you. I was gonna say moments before death, but I think you got it. I'm not gonna say a word yet. Saving this room. Oh my god.
What? Bro, I'm not pressing the fucking button.
There's the one on the right.
Yeah.
That was impressive.
Back to the bouncer. Still. By the time we get to the areas, we're pretty close to being able to buy the armor, so we'll definitely pick that up in the fight. I'm not too happy. Wrong one. There's an enemy behind that door.
There. I was bad at this last time, and I'm probably still going to, but I want to give it a shot. Oh, I moved it too late. That was nice and easy. Fuck yeah.
2 more.
I'll try. That was fun. That answers that. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh! Oh, checkpoints don't exist.
Does the bouncer reach over? Barely.
Kinda.
Yeah, we
I was gonna say, it looks like your bouncer actually. Too low to jump.
Yeah. What?
Walk.
Bastard. I don't know how well the bouncer works on her.
Yeah, not best. Not the best. mentioned, you have the biggest jumps. Why were you only going one rung at a time? Oh, still only one shot. Okay. Jesus Christ, that was fucking ridiculous. Well, if we die 24 times, just alone from that, we get a million of that.
The word bench. These aren't enough to kill yourself.
I don't think that would. I wasn't sure. I was like, it wasn't pain, but.
Anybody else? Okay. Hey, give me ammo.
Press square to attach the wrench to the bolt crank.
What did that do?
Nothing. What's after this? We're not 100% sure yet. We have a couple of ideas. We were talking about going back to Jack and Daxter and doing Jack 3. We could do Destroy All Humans 2, or we could do the next Ratchet Clank game, which is different than the others that we've been playing. I think it's also shorter, so it's kind of like it would get done relatively quick. So we're gonna see if we finish this game today, and then we'll kind of make that decision. We have a couple of ideas, so. Did you not have ammo?
I was in the robot.
That would do it. I've been there. You know who else has been there? Ambi. A lot.
God damn it.
That bounces back.
It's defying physics, too.
That's part of it. That's just the Death Star.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah! Oh, is this the fight?
Too late.
Oh, shit.
Get in, bitch. We're going shopping.
Let me take it. I got this. I can shop.
Top off at your ammo first.
That makes sense.
It should give you the option.
You know what? Brian, I just thought of another game that we should play. Star Fox Adventures. I think it would be a game straight up our alley for what we've been doing.
Yeah.
And it was one of my favorite games as a kid, and I beat it once with Mike years ago. So it did not give me a chance to get it. Oh, we just drop it.
Yeah.
Huh.
You again? You will pay for your insolence, you miserable rodent. You'll regret. Sorry, Nefarious. Your flight
Boom.
canceled. Lawrence. 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 How can I need assistance? Annihilate him. Just kidding. You've reached my holographic voicemail. Leave your name and brief message. Ta-ta. Fine. I'll do it myself.
He's got armor. Days. Oh. Okay. I'll try one more time. Oh, jumped right in.
I have no choice. I throw myself at your mercy. Really? I mean, that's right, Nefarious. Your reign of terror is finally sucked up.
Oh, no. Oh, shit. Oh, I gotta run. Oh, my
And deal with all of
fuck.
this.
Okay, I'm also seeing weapons. Come on, bud. I'm holding the lockdown. Do you know what that does? It should lock on.
Are you doing L2 and R2?
So what does L2 do?
L2 is straight. And it does let you target. But R2 is lock on. But not every gun has.
Nope, shouldn't have used open this. Now that I know there are other enemies. That wasn't weird. Which one's the... Okay. Can the camera stop moving?
We can turn that off.
Why is that an option?
Because it was one of the skill point unlocks.
Oh.
Bouncer, powerful.
Oh, that feels good. That works.
It
I want to look ahead, not... Where is it?
It's under cheats. Time freeze.
Oh, no, I want it frozen. I just don't want this camera to circle around it the whole time.
No, that's literally what it is.
What do you mean?
Oh.
See what I mean? I don't want the camera to circle. I want it to be frozen, but I don't want... Because I want to see what's in front of me. I don't want to be... Do that? Alright. Kind of blows ass, but... Alright. Alright, yeah, I'm out. Hell yeah, Luna, how did it go? So how does YouTube Live work? Because I had it up, kind of like a lurk on Twitch, but I don't know if that helps out. Like, I assume YouTube Live, obviously tracks viewers and stuff like that. I don't think I was signed into YouTube either, so I really don't know how to play. Hell yeah. Comparing a lot of the concept art and stuff, that's always cool. Anyone who's waiting for it, hyped for it, is always happy to see stuff like that.
So, getting closer.
Hooray! The heavy downpour fires a gigantic shell that bursts open and showers distorted with pop.
You guys, take care.
Need worse for, okay, got it. Oliver. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Well, I'm glad it went well. Even if you didn't get as many questions as we wanted. Like I said, sharing the concept art and stuff, that's always fun. Hell yeah. That is.
It is the heavy bouncer.
Hell yeah. We made it to the final boss. Love Trip has confidence that we can do this. Love Trip has confidence that he can do this.
Oh my god, they're not pussies this time. And every single time, I waste the fucking bouncer ammo on that.
Yep, makes sense.
Yeah.
That was a good dodge. You know, I like your style. Let everything else be good. Oh, dodge. Not a bad idea. You're not using the heavy gun. Makes me believe that something else bad is coming. Either that or you just need to smart.
I just like the ones that auto lock on because it's always constantly. Oh man.
I was gonna say it was almost hopeless.
I have no idea where I'm going.
Camera movie. Well, that sucks.
cocksuckers!
If you just charge straight in at him, will he run?
Yeah. It's really just the bacon. That.
So I was gonna say, what if you just double tap R1 to get up there? Obviously, not the one.
Get to work.
It also slows down. Forgot about that. Not like Rick Apart.
Fuck off.
We can return to the ship if we wanted to. We'll just run through the beginning part of the planet again, and we should have enough to get the armor.
Yeah.
Which will help a little bit. No, it's not even careful. If you died and you did it, you just did. I did the same thing, yep. Ratchet Clock? Ratchet Clank. Two different games. Ratchet Clank is a very weird game about time and dressing. What? They took all the boxes away?
Yeah.
But welcome in, Axta. How you doing?
That was the longest fucking time for them to.
It looked a bit like Ratchet Clank. It's very similar. Just with a little bit less dressing, and it's not enough. That's about all I got. But glad to hear it, man. Always happy to see you here. Yeah, we're right at the end of this game. We're facing the final fight. There's an armor upgrade that we didn't have the cash for, so we just ran back and get the cash. I think we should have it. Yep. Grab the armor, hopefully that'll help a little bit, and should be able to. I mean, you don't have to keep going here. Just die. You are because you're not leveling up the weapons or anything. Woo! The starship. When it did that little twirl. Hell yeah, never played Wolf's Rainbow. That one sounded more like a shoe than a whew. You're right. You're right. You got it.
So the last few times I was playing this on my PlayStation, I thought because I plugged in the audio sensing like LED light to the USB port on the front of it, it was cutting off the audio because it was taking it from the PlayStation. No, the cable was just losing that.
That's funny.
So like the last 3 times I've been playing.
That's funny. Well, glad it was a quick fix then.
Yeah. Good thing we're at full ammo anyway.
Perfect. There's still 13,000 bolts that we had. How is that possible? We're left with 1,001,000. Interesting.
Payout from getting a skill point?
Could be. For all I know. Not gonna question more money. You gotta do this again. What a dick. He didn't wait for us to land. Nope. Of course.
Suckers! There's 2 canisters that came out of that box, and you only gave me 1 ammo.
I really don't understand how it determines what ammo it gives you.
I know. Where damn it? They should not be able to keep fucking shooting.
That was the level. That's nothing. Lego Star Wars ass sounding game. You're not wrong, honestly. I think it's the heavy bouncer that sounds like it for sure. Not all the guns sound like it, but we use this one an awful lot. Alright, you got this.
The one time that we just...
Hey, you ever like jump in with us or something? He's cock blocking the hell. That just might be healthcare. If there's not like another big section of it, start using the rockets. It's at least quick and
There is another section.
There is. The SMGs and hurricane things might not be terrible. They don't do a lot of damage, but if you have beast that's here, it's easy to hold them up down and get some damage off. You're not going to use it anywhere else.
The lockouts for the nitro.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is called free damage. Face change because I know it's coming now. Change happen after how far, or is it another one of the like? I am defeating.
It's another.
I swear, this does do damage. What a jackass. So there's another part?
Is this important, sir? It's almost time for my solo. Begin the transformation!
Is this at least a checkpoint, or if you die? Oh.
Odyssey.
Okay.
Well, I don't know.
Now, Lawrence! If you insist.
didn't know this was here too.
The car? Yeah, that's sick.
What am I gonna use the fucking car for?
Yeah, what the hell? I mean, it's always up. Okay, that's cool. So when you said I don't know, I take it that means you just didn't die in this part.
I thought I did, but I guess I beat the game.
This is giving me flashbacks to the robot from Destroy All Humans. This seems to be not easy, but easier. Woo!
Defeated by squishies. I'll never let this down.
Reactivation in 60 seconds.
Lords, engage the teleporter. Would you care to
Specify a destination.
sir? Who cares? Just get us out of here. What? That wasn't even close to 60 seconds. We're live from the star-studded premiere of the latest horror film in the Secret Agent Clank series. The atmosphere is positively electric as thousands of fanatical fans clamor for a glimpse of their favorite celebrities.
They gave Bill Clinton a persona.
They sure did. Welcome to Insomniac. What a genius idea to actually make this.
Remember fighting those things?
I do. All the crystals out in that place.
Agent Clank
I don't think we ever got all of them anyway.
is finally run out.
I can't remember if we did.
The time has come to say goodbye. Your tricks won't do you any good this time, Agent Clank. I have been waiting for this moment a long time, and now I am going to blow you into a million pieces. This is me. Well, he got that monkey off his back. Not even think about it.
Come on, Clank, give the monkey some sugar.
Yo, good fucking game.
Yeah.
Good fucking game. Ugh.
What do you mean we can't teleport to a planet? I'm afraid we're well out of range, sir. Perhaps if you had bothered to specify a destination. When will we be in range? Oh, I'm sure something will come along in, say, 5 or 10,000 years. Ah! I don't believe this! Now what? I didn't suppose you
Suppose
could
you
play
can play
drums.
That was fantastic.
Woo!
Yay. Hit square for me. Alright guys, that was Ratchet Clank Up Your Arsenal. So what we're going to do now, we're going to put the beer back straight up, we're going to figure out what game to play next, and we'll set everything up. So we'll be back in about 5 minutes. Woohoo!